And tragically, my story is not unique. I am one of many women in our country whose life has been put at risk because of the anti-reproductive freedom agenda. As more and more states escalate their restrictions, women like me are left with increasingly fewer options. I know this because I've met them. From Texas to Arizona, Idaho to Georgia, women like me have been told that we're not sick enough to receive the care that we desperately need. We have been turned away from hospitals. We have been found collapsed on our bathroom floors. We have been told to flee across state lines in the hope of receiving basic reproductive care. We have been robbed of our freedom. But we have not let our stories become our identities. In fact, just 10 days after I was discharged from the hospital, I started speaking publicly about my experience. I knew speaking up was important, not only to warn other women about the dangers in states like Texas, but also to claim my story and my power. For the past 3 years, I have been using my voice to fight back and to stand up for what I believe in. And along the way, I have met countless other fearless women who are doing the same thing. What began as a quiet whisper in my hospital room has grown to a thunderous roar made up of thousands of women's voices. In one another, we have found a community where we can uplift, encourage, and empower one another. Even though sharing our heartbreak is extremely difficult, by speaking up, we refuse to be defined by anything other than our own terms. We use our voices to own our narratives, claim our stories, and demand change. This is a power every woman has. People often ask me what they can do, but I think you already know. Within each of you is a voice, perhaps now only a whisper, but with the power to become a roar. It is imperative now more than ever to use it. Use it to fight for what you believe in, to uplift those around you, and to love your neighbors regardless of your differences. We must do better to stand up for our freedoms and for one another. I always say the most important work we can do is around our kitchen tables, holding our friends and our family accountable and stubbornly refusing to stop fighting for what we believe in. I'm often asked what gives me hope and strength to continue in this fight, and today my answer would be every single one of you. In a time where the chaotic news cycle is designed to infuriate, frustrate, fatigue, and defeat us, I see a room full of power and full of lightness. I thank you so much for listening to my story and the stories of others like me, and I'll leave you with this. I will ask a favor of each of you. I will ask that each one of you find your voice and use your power to uplift one another and spread the light.